Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go over what happened over the weekend for the Halo scene, whether it's the game or just, what happened in tournaments, rosters. So starting off with it, we have XO eSports. They picked up our boy Fatal, Mason Cobb, Derek Swindle, and known as Phenom. This Mason guy was playing with like some OGs, so I'm assuming he's an OG guy. So there's that. We're gonna move on from that. Hopefully this will load in. Of course. Come on. There's so many things here, and it's not loading. Now it is. Thought this wouldn't be a problem after doing the other stuff. Alright, while this is loading, oh my. I'm gonna follow these guys, they do a good job. You should follow them too, guys. Forerunner GG, they do a lot of Halo eSports news, stats, all that good stuff. Also with Intel eSports for Halo as well. I think it's like Halo, Intel eSports. They do a good job as well. I also heard Zuma from the COD saying that he was gonna do some stuff as well. So here we go. Join the team if you want to join them and do like stats, insights, and results and stuff like that. They're looking for people hiring. So if you're someone like me doing esports stuff or whatever, you could check them out and look for a job. Shady here. There's gonna be something else as well. He made this tweet that they finally made a signing. So this GIF here is him writing off the contract. There we go. It's official. So moving on. He made also another tweet, which we'll just get to. We'll just click on his thing. I'll just move on because it's loading. So he made that tweet during the weekend, and there will be an official announcement tomorrow on who they signed under. Quadrant, F1 star Lando Norris eSports organization. Quadrant signs Halo team OEX. So the OEX team from Halo, that was I think they're like the second best EU team. They got signed by Quadrant. Some other article stuff here if you guys want to see. Yeah, there's just some female stuff. So here's this. There's a video here. We'll get to that later on. I'm just gonna move on. Hopefully it will work out. I think this is like a roster. Carbon Devils. See if any of this will work. Ooh. Alright, so the challenge thing here, qualifier. Nick, he won the first qualifier, and there was another one for the Chipotle Challenger Series for qualifier number 2. And former FFA tournament winner in Halo 5 was Druck. He won the second qualifier, so not a surprise from a guy who's won in FFA before. And there will be a third qualifier today as I'm recording this video of the 13th. So there's that. This is still loading, unfortunately, so we're gonna move on. See what else can load. Let's just take a look at the first qualifier who basically qualified the top 8. So you have The Lion, M Glock, Stellar, which is a pro player, Falcated, which is a pro player, Falke is under that inconceivable roster team, whatever. You have Stellar, he's under that Cloud9 team, and Soul Snipe, who's under Druck's team, the KCP team. And Nick, who won it, he's under the E United team. So there's that. Manny, who is also under the KCP team, he did not qualify, so that's unfortunate. Recognized Selfmade before. That's pretty amazing to see how far he went into that tournament. Tied for 17th. Yeah, there's a lot of them here. Nothing else that I think that's very significant wise, like as a pro. Oh, Miquin got eliminated after the second round, so he must have had a tough second round. He's one of the guys that helped made the game. Recognized Bohm X before, J Gravity, he used to play, and then went to Rogue Company, came back to Halo. Booba Doobu didn't qualify after the second round. Sada 2. Crazy to see some of these people did not qualify. He must have had some serious Lee, whatever. He won like some local first Halo tournament ever, LAN. He didn't qualify. Absolutely insane, guys. Absolutely insane. And from the first round, it looks like there isn't, like, it's pretty obvious. Like, I've never recognized these names before. As you can see, it's a lot of players. Look, United Burns, he's like the owner, or like part owner or something with United, or like a manager or some shit. Absolutely insane. But yeah, looks like there isn't many people that we'd really know that's actually good at the game. So many people. Absolutely insane. Oh, neighbor, you got first round at NSG Serial Smoke Yadog. Crazy. These guys didn't even play. So there's a lot of people that didn't qualify that played. So I'll move on from that. So Carbon Devils, which is weird to me here, is Defeat. He is like the GM of the team, and he just picked up 3 random people. Whatever, you know them. They're playing under Carbon Devils. So hopefully you guys can cheer them on. Another team. Here's a nice cool little video explaining how this jump works. So
Infinite called overjumping that you need to know about. Shout out to Joshington and Shyway on YouTube. Overjumping allows you to add momentum to a second jump by jumping onto a ledge at the right time and immediately jumping again afterward, in most cases in a different direction. Think of it similar to tap strafing from Apex. As with most Halo movement, timing is everything for this. You need to jump at an angle where you are colliding with the top of the ledge just enough for the game to sense that you are level with the ground that you are landing on. You can see when you did this right because the animation pulls your character down and continues your sprint and momentum. Once you figure that out, add the second jump. It's still going to require some positioning and timing. It's going to take a bit to get the hang of, but let me know what you think of this and if this is viable. If you have any questions, come check out my stream where I practice movement and FPS basics almost daily. Link is in the bio.
Absolutely insane. So hopefully you learned something from that. Here's another funny little clip.
On ball.
Oh.
You there?
What?
You're lying,
No, no, I gotta record. Wait, what? I'm doing no damage! No, somebody clip that! Somebody clip that! Somebody fucking clip that right now!
Shield?
So you guys let it be known. This guy said 1 to 5 shots clearly missed, 6 to 9 shots missed due to recoil, bad spray control. 10-11, very close, but recoil and inaccuracy makes these reasonable misses. 12 likely didn't actually fire because momentum has already dead. God, I hate you and Div so equally. Alright, moving on. Common and his team, they finally got their jerseys. Moving on again, it looks like there is going to be a Twitch Rivals thing also happening today as I'm recording. We'll see who's actually going to be playing in these. Hopefully they will make an announcement. So we'll probably do a video on that sometime Wednesday, I guess. Moving on, King Nick telling everyone he was the first qualifier champ, as we already know. Moving on,
So I wanted to show this
here's a
idea
nice
for
little.
I feel like this map gets no love in the pro scene. I want to see what you guys think. So you grab flag, you go down a little hole, you go across the bridge, which obviously is dangerous, but it still gives you more protection, I think, running on the sides. And then you drop the flag here, your teammate has grapple, pulls it up the vent, and then you run it to cap it. Tell me what you think. Also, why does nobody utilize the fact you can throw the flag up on this map? I think your team could definitely cover you.
Yeah. So very cool things if you didn't know about. There you guys go. Moving on. Alright. Damn, you chose to play an FFA over triples. Screaming with your team. I'll be contacting your manager. Everyone's just joking around. I was given the day off, but I have to scrim 6 times tomorrow to make up for today. So he's on the grind. He's grinding like crazy. I wanted to show this Frosty clip. It was pretty insane.
Okay, this is gonna be tough.
Oh,
Last week I slew the spider.
Stupid ass.
Last guy, nice, TJ. Last guy on me.
Take a look at this clip. Pretty insane.
Against these 3 people, and you guys are 3v1ing him.
No way. No way. No
Oh
way.
my god. Bro, dude, the game's over.
Hey, one hit back C, one hit back C. I got Kim.
We suspect her. The game's over, man.
Bro, what is fucking happening?
What? How are we not dead?
He gets 2 more kills.
Bro,
The game is
oh my
over.
god.
Seahall, 2 of them.
Oh my god, bro. I'm still going. Where? The Mangler?
Holy shit.
Don't worry, there's fucking 6 of them on the map.
Absolutely insane clip. Just wanted to show you guys that. Moving on. See what else we have here. Can EU confirm or deny if they act like this as always? Let me know. Let me know in the chat.
Oh no! No, my range!
Shoot! I have a message to you, Trick43. If you get another hacker in my lobby and deduct my CSR, I am going to...
Thought that was pretty funny. It was the same guy that couldn't hit a shot. Momentum, sounds like. So moving on. Hail Infinite Stat Tracker. They have now a mobile app. Same thing as you would to look at on the PC version. So here's what the app looks like. So you guys could check it out. See what's in the store looks like. Check out your kills, who's leading, CSR, and stuff like that. So I'm gonna move on. Just wanted to show you guys that. Hikey excited to see how the Gears and COD guys do that made the switch. Fallout, he said he was playing in a tournament, which is already happened. There's gonna be another one, Xbox supporting these tournaments, so more teams can qualify. We'll get into that later on. Big same, Hunter said. Nothing, no one else really replied, but it is pretty interesting to see who will be good from the COD or gear scene. Obviously, former Halo player, went to COD, came back, doing damage. Enable looked like he's doing fine. It sounds like he's not competing in the game. Flamesword had some words here. You guys could pause the screen, read it if you want. What's going on? Moving on. We have active TV here. This doesn't make any sense. Why are there more Onyx player than all the silver combined? Hope this stuff gets reworked. He's correct. Went into Enable stream and he was talking about it as well, where the Valorant ranking is kind of like this curve, but minus the Diamond 1 and Onyx, and it'll go down and it'll be like this for the higher ranks. So that's pretty insane. Hopefully they do rework it and stuff like that. Johnny sent me a party invite, wants me to play some Halo, guys. Ubernick made a tweet. This has been all over the weekend that Slayer, Fiesta, FFA, and Tactical Slayer, which is SWAT, will be in the game Tuesday, December 14th. Looking forward to it. Hopefully it'll be ranked or whatnot. So we're gonna move on from that. What's over here? Lando Norris eSports. So here's a little video. So that was their little teaser. We'll definitely get closer into it. If Royal2 is not allowed, Sentinels will likely not attend the event. Here's a clip of Snakebite.
If he can't play, do you have a sub in place? If he can't play, we just probably won't be going, man. I'm not gonna like get a sub for the event and like go see these people. You know what I mean? Like, well, I just don't see the point of like. I don't see the point of like supporting that kind of decision.
But later on, it's been known already. As we get in further through all these tweets, there's so much stuff that goes on in the Halo scene. Sentinels has to go through open bracket. They lost their position in pool play. My question is, I wonder who will take that spot. Is it Oxygen? Is it Space Station? I mean, is it Space Station or is it some other team that was qualified through 9th and 10th seed? Who knows? They also picked up Foremost that they will be attending the event. And Space Station re-picked up Tusk as their 4th. So we're gonna go back to that later on. Interesting event that happened. College Halo double elimination. And it looked like Ryerson won the whole thing. It's not updated, but they did win it. Yeah, view match. See if it actually let us know who were on those teams. So you had Shattered, Jake, Risky AD, Design This, and Dragons. They had Shaka, Maxi, Pyramid, Soupy T, Mouth Rock, and AMRVA. I guess these guys are coaches or something. I don't know, but that was it. Pretty cool concept thing going on in the scene of, you know, college esports. This has been a thing in like League of Legends and other games. So looking forward to more college Halo, I guess. See if anyone's really good that comes out of it. Moving on. Looks like we have an esports team. Falling Esports, they announced their roster. They have Venom as their head coach. They have MTK. I don't know how to say his name. The Golden Star BR and Neuronical. Don't know where these guys are from. If it's NA or EU. I'm just gonna assume NA. But there's that roster. Moving on. Dizzy made a thing. Looks like it might not be social or ranked for those game modes. An interesting tweet here. It was here. It said Tony Sun was looking for. He was FA for the event. This person was supposed to be with Gilbert and them. Obviously, he deleted tweets, so he must be on a team or there was misunderstanding. So I don't know what happened there. Moving on. Richie Hines. Think he found a bug, so he just ninja someone and then his stream was down. So we're gonna move on from that. Nothing too special there. Sentinels, they reset the bracket and won the eSports Arena 25K championship. So there's that. After all of the bullshit that happened, them suspending Royal2, they still went out and did it on Optics host and still beat them. So that's why I feel like it's kind of pathetic on that ban. But you guys let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about the whole ban situation. We're gonna probably get into that. Here's the bracket of the 25K. Optic 2-0 the fellas, which is some Apex players from the G2 roster, and then also what was it, Daltouche was on there, which is a content creator for TSM, and there's some other Apex player that was on a different team. You have Space Station Gaming 2-0 XZ, Pioneers 2-1ing Oxygen, United 2-0ing PK, Sentinels 2-0ing Vandal, G2 2-0ing Navi, Cloud9 2-0ing War, Inconceivable 2-0ing G1. A lot of these were like really like not even that close of a series. Like they were just manhandling. I assume maybe this series was close. Obviously this series was close 2-1. But I watched like the Optic versus the fellas. Didn't even bother watching. It wasn't even close. Cloud9. I mean, it wasn't. Inconceivables G1. That wasn't even close. Sentinels versus Vandal wasn't even close. Then moving on, we had Optic 2-1ing Space Station. Pretty crazy there. Space Station almost beating them. Space Station not having as much practice as Optic. Pioneers 2-0ing United was a huge thing. These two teams are pretty close in the standings and always around that, 3rd to 6th place. Sentinels 2-0 G2, which kind of not really a surprise. A big surprise here was Inconceivable 2-1ing Cloud9. Not really, because they're both in the same tier. They went down to a 2-1. But then Sentinels took care of business, 2-0ing Inconceivable. Optic 2-0 Pioneers, and then Optic obviously send Sentinels down, and then Sentinels came back and then won. Looking into the loser bracket, except obviously 2-0 the fellas, not really much. Like the fellas, literally the worst team in that whole tournament. Probably the biggest surprise here was PK beating Oxygen. But these two teams kind of are like Inconceivable and Cloud9. The tier is like similar, so it could go like these teams. Like Oxygen beat them in a tournament before for something like some UMG, some kind of form of tournament before. Like PK beat them, and then Oxygen came through losers, and then eventually beat them in some small tournament. But looks like PK had the better day against them. Looks like G2's on another level. They're properly where they're placed, I guess, like around that 7th through 10th type of tier team. Cloud9 handling business, 2-0ing XZ and G2. Navi being on a EU server, beating Vandal is huge for them, because I'm pretty sure Vandal's like a NA team. So this game is not very nice on online connections. Team War beat G1 2-1, so that is a pretty. I feel like that's probably like, I don't know, maybe they're like same tier. But then Space Station took care of business, 2-0ing them. United obviously easy 2-0 for them because of connection. But a big 2-0 for them for confidence, beating Space Station. But then lose to Inconceivable 2-1. Cloud9, they get 2-0'd by Pioneers, which is a huge upset. You expect Cloud9 to beat someone like Pioneers. Then Inconceivable beats Pioneers 2-1 just to get beat by Sentinels 3-1, and then Sentinels came back and beat Optic double bracket. So yeah, moving on. As you can see here, Halo eSports winners. First is Sentinels, Optic, and then Inconceivable, which is FaZe. But they have a really good roster, and they're going to do some special things. Moving on, here's the boys in Pioneers, I guess, being hyped up, beating Cloud9, because that is a big defeat. These guys are Halo 5 kids, as they call them. So we're going to watch the video. Heard his head off the chandelier. I know that's Struck there. I'm assuming that's Manny. I don't know who the other two. Maybe that's Soul Snipe and that's Talik. Who knows? Moving on. For the qualifier 2, I'll show you guys who qualified. Thanks to Noob Combo. You should check the website out. They do a great job of, going through all that stuff. Druck won, Moosh World second, Manny eventually qualified in the third. Miquin eventually qualified, Fluriously qualified. So looks like you could play in other ones. So we had some people who lost before and they qualified. So Vetra, pretty high known veteran. AM, same with Saiyan. So some pretty cool names there. And then obviously the first one. Moving on, here's an interesting campaign video. Him piling up all the fusion coils. He runs out, grabs all the fusion coils, literally. I guess when you click the investigate button, you fight the boss, so it's just easy kill for him. I'll move to the... There it is. So you hit... Easy kill. Elite sword, he's upside down. Funny. Pretty funny. There's a tip for you when you fight the legendary boss fight, it looks like, I guess. Moving on. We had some cool things this week. Chiefs G1 War enter Halo. Royal2 accused of geo-filtering, which he did actually get suspended. Lethal versus the World. Top EU team Cartel sign. Final boss pack as merch. New partner orgs rumored. Sentinel win 25k tournament. Moving on. Never seen a team cheat but intentionally put themselves in a disadvantage because of it. Nice job over there, guys. So a lot of their teammates were pretty pissed off. Nate Shot was trying to get enabled to be on that team because Royal2 is suspended and can't play in the event. I'm going to keep moving on. Now we already know about this. Here's Snakebite's little opinion. He says they're not going, but they eventually do go. Moving on. More of their teammates being pissed at the whole thing. Another team announcement. Fluriously, I guess, is joining this Solaris team. So I don't know exactly who's on the team, but he's definitely joining the squad, whoever's on it. So there's that. Moving on. Royal1, he was upset, made a tweet, obviously deleted that. It was a pretty crazy tweet of how disgusted he was in the whole situation. Moving on, I love Halo Infinite and eSports, but the last 72 hours have been some of the most challenging obstacles I've ever had to do with in my 15 years. If you guys don't know, as I kept saying this before, This guy's the manager, coach of Space Station, and he had to deal with, I guess, contract situation and stuff, with Formal going to Sentinels, and then, you know, having to re-pick up Tusk. Another thing is, he made a little joke with Hector or like Optic or Formal, saying like, let us bore our Shotzi for an event or something like that. Here it is, the video.
Who you guys picking
up, Kyle?
Looks like we're going to be moving forward with Tusk. So Tusk was our initial day one pickup.
hell yeah.
And then we obviously dropped him, didn't practice for 3 weeks, and then picked him up 2 days before the event again. So, you know, as far as like how it affects.
So he has some chemistry there, so there's that. These guys are sweating buckets, I guess. I don't know what's going on. My man Elamite looking fly as fuck. Alright, we'll follow him. Looking smooth. But yeah, it's pretty crazy that these guys are hard practicing, and then you have Formal there as his competition. Penguin, funny little video of someone spawning in front of his face.
Name the rockets.
Dang, watch this cross.
So kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Oh my god! He spawned bottom C stairs!
Wait, is that? Wait, we already.
That man's fucking shot was going wild. Funny little clip though. So here's Formal on his tweet, on everything. On a serious note, this was good. Too good of an opportunity to pass up. I appreciate the guys on SSG. It was fun to learn the game together, and I wish them the best of luck. I'll be playing with Sentinels for can't say that word. It should be a spicy weekend. I'm still hashtag Optic forever though. So Pharma went from being on that inconceivable roster and then sniped down, taking his spot to Space Station, and Space Station brought him in, molded him for that time just for him to leave and go to Sentinels. I don't know what will happen after. He did say he was only going to do one event, so who knows what's going to happen if he comes back into competing after Royal2 takes that spot back after not being suspended anymore, but who knows. Here's all the rulings. I'll put all this stuff in the description down below. I'll show you guys the link of everything here so you guys could read it, all the rulings. Basically he like did some tampering with the network to make it forced to playing on his connection, and I guess that is a rule book in the HCS rules, so that's why he's suspended. But he's not suspended for long. It's like a month or like 2 months, so well, I'll be happy to see him come back and compete, but I find it kind of bullshit. Here's Shady again. This was just tweeted today as I'm recording this. He says tomorrow. I'm assuming that this is going to be an announcement of the organization. This is the #1 team in EU. Fnatic still hasn't made an announcement. We have Royal2's Twin Longer, so if you guys want to pause the screen and read that, I'm pretty sure he's just lying about it, so he doesn't get any more fines or suspensions than what it has to be. So there you guys go. There's Formal's thing. Is there anything else that he tweeted? I'm wondering. On a serious note, nothing else. So that's what he tweeted. Shady. So this is Quadrant, Halo, that we mentioned before. So we're gonna watch the video.
Over the past year, we've come a long way as Quadrant.
This is the OEX roster, by the way.
I'm extremely competitive, both on track and in game. But I'm super excited to finally announce Quadrant has signed our first eSports team. Cortana, play the video.
He's on top of it, guys.
Trying to finish off one kill.
Oh my God! SLGG, take a bow, my friend.
They says we have the man advantage. We can push in and we can win this fight. Can he do it? Fagger finishes off. Gets the double kill.
Double kill.
Oh! Eurex! Forget Solar. Triple kill coming in from Eurex.
Triple kill.
All of Supremacy swarming in. They're going to double hop this return.
Two players right underneath him. That's going to be Chick picking up a double kill.
That's a beautiful shot.
Double kill.
They continue towards that World Championship spot.
So pretty cool announcement from them. Fragger, Nurex, Norwin, and I guess, I don't know, was that Trick Shot or something? I don't know his gamer tag, but those are the guys and their roster that they picked up. Quadrant is a racing, gaming, content, and apparel. Owner is, I guess, Lando Norris. Here's the site. If you guys want to check it out, go on to velos.gg. Yeah, that's about it. I guess we'll go to Manny. Type Manny HCS. Fnatic still question mark. This is supposed to be FaZe Clan, but who knows? Maybe it's TSM because Snipedown is under them. There's been rumors of TSM being interested in joining the Halo scene. Wonder who Ogre 2 or Ogre 1 they're gonna be, who they will be coaching. But yeah, we'll put those teams and stuff in there as well. What is it? Cloud9, not Space Station, is not formal anymore, so we'll remove him. And Sentinels will have formal here. So there's the rosters. Pretty insane. I feel like Miquin will make a return when his contract allows him. I'm pretty sure like he'll probably have to wait next season or something to compete again, or he's still gonna be part of that team that helps makes the game. I don't know, but he's definitely a top tier player in the game. But that's it. Hope you guys enjoy, and peace.